Hello and welcome back to Grand Arena Championships. I'm Heathen13. This is Season 11, Week 3, Round 1. In this round, I'll be facing Elias Lundini. Let's look at the matchup. Alright, as you can see on the hotbot, I have quite a bit of the green on my side. So let's zoom in and see what the hotbot says. In terms of statistics, I do lead in every category. It looks like he is a good player though. You can see he has 391,000 lifetime banners, which is about 50,000 less than me. He also only has about 50 less offensive wins than I do. He also has 88 clears to my 106. So this is somebody who obviously does play and often does quite well. In terms of our roster, you can see he does have a slight GP advantage over me, both overall, top 80, top 65. I do have a few more Zetas than him, and I also have a slight speed advantage. I do have 2 more G13s, but he's got 9 more G12s. And in terms of mods, I have a very slight advantage when it comes to speed, but he has the advantage when it comes to offense mods. Where he has the biggest advantage over me is total relic levels. He has 93 total relic and I only have 84. All right, let's take a look at his roster and see if anything jumps out at us. He's running a 6-star negotiator in Arena, and when we look at his ships, at his capital ships, you can see he does not have the malevolence. When we look at his roster, you can see that he has separatist droids. He's got Malak and Darth Revan. He's got General Skywalker, but not the clones. He's got a few of the Resistance that are leveled up as if he's going for Galactic Legend Rey. He's got Scav Rey there, and he's got Finn, both at Relic, which is a little unusual. He's got a good Padme squad. Got a good Jedi Knight Revan squad, and a few other decent relics. So no big holes here on his roster. He tends to set a pretty tough defense according to his GAC history. So let's go to the board and see what he has set for me. All right, you can see I've left it really late this time just due to work. I only have an hour and 7 minutes to attack, and he has already made some attacks. He one-shot my Padme, but took 2 turns on my Emperor Palpatine and Vader, but he hasn't as of yet touched my other squads. I have a feeling he's just waiting for me to attack. And when I do, then he'll start his attacks. You can see I put my negotiator back here, figuring since he doesn't have malevolence, if he put his negotiator on defense, my malevolence will counter that well. If he kept it for offense, then my negotiator would be a tougher match than my malevolence. Let's see what he did on defense. He set a pretty good Jedi Knight Revan squad for me, a Night Sister team with Relic Talzin, and this Grievous squad with Watt. That actually threw me for a little loop. He hadn't set Watt with Grievous before, and I originally had kept my Night Sister squad with the express thought of using it against Grievous because I've recently reliced my DACA, and now I'm not going to take it against them because of Watt, which means I had to shift around some of my counters. He's got his Padme team and then his CLS with Chirrut and Baze. So we are going to start with this Padme team, and for that I've kept my Darth Revan. Now my only question is whether or not I want to keep my Malak for a potential solo in the back, but I think I just want to make sure I win. So I think I'm going to go in with the full group and take Malak with me and just do my best to get the victory. So against Padme, I like to lead off with the lightning and hopefully get a shot on GK, which I did. And then I can go ahead and fear everybody and just go straight in on Padme. I know a lot of people like to go for Anakin first. I prefer to get out Padme because then it negates all of that protection gain and all of the courage up. And so now the battle's over. So 57, he was able to get a little bit of my protection off on a few people, but not a bad score. Now this is the point where I am most worried. This team, I originally had thought I was going to be using my Jedi Knight Revan against it. I like that team as a counter because if Han kills anybody right off the bat, they get saved with Savior. Instead, I'm going to keep my Jedi Knight Revan to go against that Grievous so that I can mark Watt right away. And instead, I'm going to try to counter this with my Night Sister team. I'm a little worried about it. My Night Sisters are not the most amazing. But I'm hopeful that because my DACA is relicked up a little bit, that I will have the survivability to be able to still get them down. Let's give it a go. So there is our first hit. Now here's the biggest problem is I'm stuck behind Baze, and I really need to get Chewie down. So I'm gonna go ahead and dispel because they don't have R2 to hide everybody. Here, instead of doing Plague, I'm just gonna call to assist because I really need Chewbacca out so I can get guard off of Han. Han being the one relic character on defense here, it's really important to me to be able to get him down. And for that, I'm gonna need that guard off. Now, Baze is taunting again, and I do think that if I put out Plague here, that I'm not going to land it on much because a few people have tenacity down, and I'm just going to get counterattacked to death. So I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to hold off on all the AoEs. Oh, come on. I don't like the stun on Daka. She's my key here. Alright, back on to Chewbacca. And that is my third death, I believe. This could be going south right here if Daka doesn't get a turn. Come on, Daka. So I'm going to go ahead and heal up because I'm so low. It only brought Spirit back. Could have been a mistake. Let's cleanse. We've got to get back onto Chewie. Mass assist. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so now I'm going to work down CLS, I think. Even though Han hits the hardest, I'm going to leave him, I think, to last. Or close to last, anyway. We'll go ahead and try and get Plague. Alright, so Baze is gone. And we were able to bring back Asajj. Now, ooh, very nice. Got the stun on Han so he can't counterattack, so let's just lay into him. Another stun? Yes. Alright, this is going much better than I had hoped. Although we did have that one really close one with Daka early. Mass assist. Alright, this is going to be over. True doesn't stand a chance. Would have been better if he would have killed Zombie so I would have got the full health. There we go. Stun. And the kill. 55. Fantastic. Alright, let's see what is in the back. Oh, and we're getting a Rhodium. Good to see. In the back, what'd he leave for me? He left Karth and some Ewoks. So, as of right now, I do hold a banner lead because he dropped a battle already. So we're going to jump up here to the top. And the decision I have to make, I have Gas and I have JKR. So would I rather have my Jedi Knight Revan mirror match and then Gas this Grievous, which I know will work fine? Or would I rather have Gas against Jedi Knight Revan and risk my Jedi Knight Revan against Grievous? Let's not make that decision yet. Let's just go ahead and take my Bosk against his Night Sisters. So I'm a little worried about this because Talzin is the one that is relic. And so when she puts out right here, it's easy to lose people to play. So I have a feeling I may lose some people here. This doesn't hit through foresight, sadly, so we're gonna put on the burn. And let's see if we can get an ability block on Towson. Good. And get some healing. And we're also going to go ahead and dispel. Get our retribution up. I wonder if I could get Daka out. Nope, not even close. I always overestimate. I see Black Mamba's videos of him just wrecking with his Night Sisters, and I always overestimate how hard mine are gonna hit. Maybe what I need to do right now is just concentrate on getting the contract up. I'm gonna lose grief right here. And if I'm not careful, I'm just gonna lose the whole thing here. Oh, this is bad. This has gone from okay to bad really fast. Alright, this should get Boba back his bounty hunter thing so that he can have an extra life. Let's go ahead and take the stun on Night Sister. Zombie. I'm surprised they're hitting as hard as they are because really it's just Towson who is relicked. Everybody else is gear 12. So I'm actually really surprised they're hitting as hard as they are. Alright, I need the Fett Boys to step up here big time because this is getting ridiculous. And now I lost Bounty Hunter Resolve, so I can't even attack out a turn. We'll go with the burning. And we'll lose Boba Fett here. Get the taunt up. Yeah, I've lost Bounty Hunter's Resolve, so I have to go through Zombie. Alright, got Daka. Still gonna lose Boba. Wow. Okay. We may have to clean this up with something. And I'm not exactly sure what I would bring to clean it up. Yep, this is gonna be a loss. For sure. Bosk isn't going to do anything, so I'm just going to fast forward it. So, a pretty rough defeat there. I haven't lost with Bosk against Bounty Hunter, or against Night Sisters in quite a while. And that definitely opens the door a little bit for my opponent. We're going to go ahead and do my Jedi Knight Revan here. The question is, do I do Bastila as my lead? And I don't think I need to, because it's not Grievous that is relicked, it's everybody else. So I think I'm safe to just go Jedi Knight Revan lead, and I'm just gonna get my mark up on Watt, take him down right away, so that he can't put up the second tech. Now we're just gonna knock some stacks down on B1. Oh, what a mistake. I had buff immunity on, and I couldn't. Oh, what an idiot. I have buff immunity on everybody as well here, so all I can do is heal. And I don't think I've burned Savior yet, but it's coming. There it goes. Okay, so there's Savior. I will go ahead and stun Magna. I will go ahead and heal Grandmaster Yoda. This is not going great. Definitely not going great. I definitely need the buff immunity to go away. I'm gonna trade it back to Hermit Yoda so I can get the Master's Training over here on Grandmaster Yoda so I can start taking these guys down. Oh, Jolie is gonna go down here in a second, and then it'll be over. That would not be good. die, Jolie. Don't die. Just don't die. Yep, so that was a mistake. Definitely a mistake on my part. I should have taken gas. Well, let's see. Let's bring them all back. Let's hopefully get Revan's direct focus up sooner rather than later. The problem is my only big damage dealer here is Yoda, and he's not doing so hot. Oh, and that was a mistake there too. I should have... Crap. I should have healed myself. Should have healed Jolie instead of Yoda. Alright. Well, here's the thing. I believe I have a team I can beat that Night Sisters with. I have my Traya, but I don't think I have anything else that can handle Grievous other than gas. So I think what I'm going to be forced to do, well, let's forget this side for a second. Let's go ahead and clear these bottom ones, because I know I've got my Nest, and Nest can go ahead and take that out. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, a 63, even that took more than normal would, I think. Or rather, more than it normally does. All right, Karth, I will take my Jedi Knight, or my Jedi Training Ray against them. And I'm gonna go ahead and wave off mission and hide, and we will go after Karth actually first, because he's only tier 10. I'm hoping I can just get him down. No, we're gonna have to work our way through it, which is fine. Stuck behind Juhani's taunt. And actually, let's hide everybody behind... oh, I meant to hide everybody so Finn was in the open. I didn't realize he was still stealth. I wasn't paying attention. Still a bit rattled from those two losses to the Night Sisters and the Grievous, so I've got to figure out exactly how I'm going to allocate my team so that I can beat all of them. I think I can, but it's gonna be tough. Do a basic there, and let's actually just see if we can kill Zalwar. Here we go. Kandra's gone, and let's go after mission. See if we can stun. Very nice. Wave. Let's heal up. I think we'll get to another Illuminated Destiny here. No, we won't. Nope. Okay. Well, only 57. But now I have 2 zones cleared to his 1. I wonder if he started attacking again. There is not much time left. 47 minutes. No, he's still not attacking. Okay, so here's what I've got. I've got my gas team, my full gas team, and I think my full gas team is overkill for that Jedi Knight Revan, and I actually think that it's probably overkill even for this Grievous squad. And I'm wondering if I can split it and still be effective. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's start with this one. We're going to bring in Treya. And do I want to bring in another Sith? Is there another Sith that can actually help me? I don't think so. I don't think any of these guys help me anymore. I think it's just these guys are enough. Is that stupid to format it? They don't have DACA. Alright, so let's do this. Let's try and take out this Night Sisters. Oh, got the stun on Treya right from the get-go. That's frustrating. Let's go ahead and strip everything away. Let's isolate zombies. And then we'll just go ahead and hit my other guys until, without killing them, because I don't want to trigger the zombie sacrifice. At least I'll try not to kill them until I get my Annihilate up for Mother Talzin. Again, Talzin I think is my big threat here. There we go. So get Talzin out of the way. Now I think I can just play it normal. I can kill Asajj and zombie and spirit 3 times without it being a big deal. Letting the zombie sacrifice. I don't think spirit or Asajj have enough damage to really hurt me, kill me. Should be having Hell by Hatred up soon. That. There's a second death. There's a third death. Alright, so now just spirit. Should have, there we go, is Annihilate. And just one last kill on zombie, and this one will clean. Okay, I really do want to clear both these squads, but I'm not sure if I can. Okay, so I'm gonna go a little crazy and it may not work. It might backfire on both of these or maybe just one of these, but hopefully it will allow me to get through both. So I'm basically gonna be splitting my gas team up into gas and then Shock T with some other clones. So I'm gonna go with gas and I'm going to steal Echo and Arc because I don't feel comfortable two-manning it. Maybe I could. I'm just worried I can't. That's gonna give Shock 5s and Rex. It will give him Barriss and Clone Sergeant. So let's give this a shot. I'm expecting this part to work fine, especially now that they've already marked. can't go down in health. He can only lose protection. So until they hit General Skywalker, nothing is happening. But they're hitting General Skywalker a lot right now. So let's actually go after Barriss, because she's only gear 12, so she died pretty quick. There's the Savior, and now no revives, so I don't even have to go after Jolee first. There we go, Grandmaster Yoda's out. Now they can kill both my clones, potentially, while I'm sitting here kneeling. There goes Ark, and there goes Echo. But now I'm going to stand up, and let's take out Revan. And he can't be revived, and neither can Old Ben. And here goes Jolee, and finally Bastila. Okay, so that worked out for gas. Alright, let's see if we can still get through that Grievous. This may take a couple different teams. Galactic Republic. We're gonna go ahead and take the Clone Sergeant and Barriss. Now the only problem here is that the only person who can sacrifice is Rex, or who can die is Rex to sacrifice 5s in order to get Super Rex. We're not getting Super Clones, we'd be getting Super Rex, is all. So we will go ahead and give this to Rex. And we'll take down as many stacks as we can take down. In fact, we're going to go ahead and take down more stacks, and then we'll go ahead and go after B2. So there went Barriss. And can just make sure I don't taunt with 5s, because I want Rex to die before 5s, because then we'll get a Super Rex, and hopefully Super Rex will be enough to win the day. Hide Clone Sergeant, although it may not matter because the AoEs from B2 over there. I really need to get to B2. This to Rex again, but he didn't get a buff, but at least it heals him. Try and stretch out as long as it can. B1 is pretty low on stacks there. Keeps healing Magnagard. And we're really close to the sacrifice. Let's see if we can extend that out a bit. So they doesn't sacrifice yet. I really would love to get down B1 and or B2. Yeah, Grievous is only gear 12, so he's not hitting very hard. So that's not actually the person I'm worried about. Oh, that was a mistake. I have to go after B2 there. That was terrible. Try and keep Rex alive as long as I can. We're going to go ahead and take it, because I want to. So we're going to have 5s. He's going to sacrifice here in a moment. Save his friend Rex. So there's that. Now it's just Rexy boy. And we'll see how many of these guys we can get down. And then probably have to clean up with another team. We shall see. Let's take B2 out, actually. Because I think Rex can take out Grievous by himself. You the man, Rex. You are the man. Alright. So, not at all what I planned, but happy that I could get through that. If I was left with just a Grievous, I still have my bugs, and I still have Ewoks and some other options. He didn't put his negotiator back here. He put Thrawn and the bugs, so I will take Grievous, and I will bring in my normal squad here. We'll go for an undersized win, because I need more of those. Alright. Go ahead and get stuck behind Sunfact there. And we'll take out Spy. Oh, dodges. Dodges like madness. What the heck? Alright, let's take out Spy. And we'll take out Soldier. He's getting a good old Boba Fett Slave 1 coming in. Don't need to waste the Bud Steroids on that. Counterattacking is going to be a pain. Going to lose banners from that. And he's about to get another reinforcement, which is frustrating. Getting that early stun kind of sucked. I also messed up my attack early on. Didn't do that special move early, which I should have. Let's clear this target lock. And good hit. And another one on Slave 1. There we go. So 58, not the greatest of banners, but I will take a one-shot. So a full clear when I wasn't sure I'd get one. Dropped a couple battles. I don't know if he's going to come back and attempt to clear me or not. He still could, and he could still come back to win if he one-shots everything. I don't think that's going to happen, but I will check in with you in a half an hour and let you know what happens. See you then. All right, we're back, and the round just finished, and he never came back to attack anymore. So he left my defense the way he left it and never returned. So even though I struggled, 1861 ends up being a winning score versus 993. I want to thank Elias Lundini for the tough defense. That was definitely a challenge. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you next round.